to talk about how we write the equation for a function after a vertical translation. So I want to start with a function that we know well by now, y equals x squared. So that's this parabola, right? So y equals x squared looks like this. And now I want to ask, what happens when we translate it vertically? So what does that mean? Translating it vertically means moving it up. Well, so first let's look at a different function that you should, again, be pretty familiar with by now. Let's look at y equals x squared plus 3. So if we have x squared plus 3, we still know that the vertex happens at 0, right? Because there's nothing inside the parentheses. So let's think about how we can graph this. So we have x and y. Let's do -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay. So -2 squared is 4 plus 3 is 7. -1 squared is 1 plus 3 is 4. 0 squared is 0 plus 3 is 3. 1 squared is 1 plus 3 is 4. And 2 squared is 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, let's go ahead and graph this. I'm going to use some symmetry to make my life a little easier. So we have 3, we have 0, 3, we have 1, 4, and -1, 4. So that's here and here. And then we have 2, 7, and -2, 7. Okay, so let me try to graph this now. Okay, so if you'll notice, the pink parabola is actually exactly the same thing as the orange parabola, but we've shifted the whole thing up 3 units. And that's because after taking x squared, which was the same for both, then we added 3 in the pink one. So adding 3 made everything go up 3, right? Instead of 0, 0, right, we had 0, 3. Instead of 1, 1, right here, or -1, 1, we have 1, 4, or -1, 4. So everything moved up 3. Every single point moves up 3. This is what's known as a vertical translation. So a translation just means when we shift a graph up, down, right, or left. So it's a shift of a graph. And it could be up, down, or right, left. And in this case, we're just talking about the vertical translations, meaning the up-down kind. So a vertical translation happens when we have a number added to the function. So we have a function, whatever it is, and then you just add a number at the end all by itself. That shifts the graph up or down. Up if it's positive, down if it's negative. So if I said to you, okay, h of x is equal to 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x. Write the equation if this function gets shifted down 5 units. Okay, so it says h of x is equal to 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x. Write the equation if this function gets shifted down 5 units. Okay, so what do we know about a vertical shift? we know that you just add the number to the end, right? So we take the function that we have, which is h of x equals 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x. Let's call our new function f of x. So let's say f of x is equal to 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x. And then now we're going to take care of that vertical shift. So how do we do a vertical shift? We add or subtract at the end. So in this case, down 5 units means we need to subtract 5. And so once we make that part of our function, that minus 5, we're just going to take that original function and we're going to be shifting it down 5 units. So these two have the same shape. They're the same function, only this one is shifted down 5 units. And that's how we write the equation for a function after vertical translation. You just write the original function and then plus or minus at the end, whatever you need to shift up or down. And that's it.